that had the ability to stop. I have helicopters. You can stop a helicopter very quickly. It had the ability to go up or down. It had the ability to turn. And the turn it made was not the correct turn, obviously.
Granted, it wasn't the right turn. But let me tell you something about problems. You ever seen somebody playing football and they kick the ball and they miss? And you're like, how the fuck did he miss that? When you're in a situation or when you're flying and your adrenaline is rushing and you're trying to make decisions and you do stupid shit, it's because people are panicking. And I see them nitpicking of the person that was flying it. It doesn't matter if they were gay, straight, or whatever. When you're in that decision or you're in that moment and you make that decision, and sometimes it's not the right decision, because whenever people make panic decisions, they never make the right decision. Yeah, don't judge, because yeah, you could say anything because you're not in the situation at that particular moment. But when you get in that situation, it's a different scenario, fam.
It did somewhat the opposite of what it was told. You could have slowed down the helicopter substantially.
Yes, you could have slowed down, you could have go up, you could have go left, you could have go right. Yeah, you could have done a lot of things. But guess what? We cannot judge because we were never in that situation. You dig?
You could have stopped the helicopter. You could have gone up, you could have gone down, you could have gone straight up, straight down, you could have turned, you could have done a million different maneuvers. They shouldn't have been at the same height, because if it was at the same height, you could have gone under it or over it. And
that's true, but blaming and pointing fingers ain't gonna bring these ninjas back.
Nobody realized, or they didn't say that it's at the same height. At the same height, still wouldn't have been great, but you would have missed it by quite a bit. Could have been 1,000 feet higher. It could have been 200 feet low.
And as an observation from a person that's not in the situation, yeah, you could make all these different decisions and you could make all these different synopses and different scenarios, because guess what? You are not flying that plane. It's tragic and it's a very somber time that these people lost their lives. Yes, situation could have been dealt with different, but such is life. It's just bad decisions based upon miscalculation, but pointing fingers definitely not going to bring these people back.
But it was exactly at the same height, and somebody should have been able to point that out. You had a helicopter.
That's true, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Lives got lost. Rest in peace to these people, and hopefully their family could find some closure to them passing. Anyway, thanks again for joining the Emancipate Show. Over and out, man.